Okay, so this is what just arrived in bubble wrap. Came all the way from India from eBay, but it took a couple of hits on the road. So let's just open a couple of these up. I'm sharing this because I took a bit of a gamble buying some stuff overseas, brands that I had never really heard of before, but that sounded interesting. I couldn't find them anywhere on Fragrantica or anything like that. This is called Oud Kuss, which is supposed to be vetiver and oud, but all of the descriptions of this on the internet come from the same product sheet. They say exactly the same thing, which is almost exactly nothing. In case that's useful, I'll show that for a sec. Can you see any of that? It says to me, AA Atarwala and Company, info@ffperfumes.com. So I can't hold the shipping really against the vendor, although it's nice when things arrive. Ooh, okay, so nice box like that. I'm not one who's big on packaging, but anyway, made it here, subject to the bump. Yeah, cool. Look at that. So it's a bigger ball than I expected. I guess it's 100 mils. Cool. So it smells immediately out of the box like maybe a bit of that Javanol sandalwood, rose. Ooh, nice spray. Whoa, really neat. So I get a bunch of sort of cinnamon oud. There's a floral in here that's strong. I guess they would say there's probably some rose, but something else too. Yeah, you know, I've read these things that say everything's made out of oud and rose these days, but I read another point that said it's amazing how different one of them can smell from the next. So I have Rasasi, what is it called? Fakat Little Rajan or something like that. And it's not really similar to this. I mean, it's got oud and rose and patchouli and those sorts of things, so that should kind of smell the same. But this smells sort of different. This is more approachable. I'll show you the spray here. See that? Super fine mist. It smells like tea, oud, cinnamon. Yeah, it's pretty good. Would you say patchouli? Yeah, I guess you'd probably say. Do I get vetiver? Maybe sort of a hint of all that. Anyway, this is a good sort of cologne. I would say this is for sure sort of masculine after you shave. Like it's not barbershoppy, but more that way than some of the Middle Eastern ones. So I think it's approachable, and I think that's a really nice scent. So I'm pretty happy with that. Another one real quick here. So there were 3 of them. Let's look at this one that was crushed for fun. I don't even know what to do with this one. This one is called Oud Hindi. I don't smell anything, so it must have made it intact on the inside. That's sort of shocking. Oh, cool. So it's a bit all scratched up here. just because this crown cap was off and banging into the side of it. They're Oud Hindi, so the words have rubbed off a little bit in transit. Again, I'm usually not too much of a fuss about that. I can't smell too much before I spray it here. Ooh, does look like maybe it leaked a little bit in there. I don't smell a thing. I'll have to see how this goes. Right now, okay, I got the other one going on. All I can smell is sort of like plastic. Maybe there's sort of this hint of the barn kind of thing, but I don't even smell barney oud. I'll have to come back to that, because right now that to me is sort of like a watered down kind of a thing. We'll see. Last one real quick. This one is Oud Afghano. This one is supposed to smell like oud and maybe sort of hashish, patchouli, something like that, maybe smoky, kind of after Black Afghano by Nesamato, which I have never actually sniffed myself, but nice bottle, like that. Cap looks good. It's a bit loose, plastic, sort of cheapy. Anyway, these were all fairly cheap on eBay. No, I shouldn't say that. They were 40 bucks or so each. So, let me see. So, this, hey, there's Tom. Again, doesn't smell super strong. There's some spiciness to it, some sort of almost kind of baking spices. I'm gonna spray this on here. Sort of like chai. And it's not particularly strong. So we'll see if this has any staying power. If it's got oud, it's kind of got some other sweet woods, maybe. You know, it's sort of towards that cinnamon and yeah, that the spicy kind of oud, like actual oud chips when you warm them. It has a bit of that kind of sweet baking spice that is a little different from everything else. So that's good. I think this is a totally approachable scent. This is a very usable one. I thought it might end up being the more challenging of the three, but I would say this is an everyday wear and this is an everyday wear. So we'll see how it goes. Right now my nose might be getting a bit overwhelmed with the three of them going at once here, but this one smelled really nice. I would say this one, if it lasts, well, it looks like there's going to be something like maybe a vetiver or something that sneaks in later underneath this one. None of them smell particularly weird or whoops, unusual. Don't lift them by the lid because it just slips off. It's kind of nice though. It smells a bit barney oud, like an Indian oud. Up close, but it smells like the paper that it was wrapped in or something. It doesn't really smell that strong. And I don't know if you can see that. There's also some chunks floating around in this one. See in there? And this one is EDP Oud Hindi. This one, Oud Afghano. And Oud Kalis. You'll find these on eBay, and I think they were about 40-45 bucks Canadian, including shipping, so 30-ish or something US, something like that. Cool. That's it for now.